Exodia? You
I
don't like
don't.
that?
No. So instead,
I
I'm
can't
just playing
imagine. That's
through.
like the whole game.
Yeah, I'm currently playing a Deskbot deck, which these little Deskbot dudes. They're adorable.
That's cute.
They basically I just summon a bunch of robots and they punch my enemies to death.
Nice.
In my defense, I did
Nice.
say 30 seconds, I think.
You did. It's my fault.
Are we live? Wait.
Yes, we are.
We are live.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
Yeah, no.
That's why I panicked, because I realized I was actively eating
Well-
on stream. As if I'm not always eating.
That was abrupt.
I'm
I
not gonna always be
apologize.
eating.
Welcome back, Alikra.
I do really like this song.
It is. It's very nice. Yeah, I do. I like it as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can, if we've got no chaos topics to start things off with, I can start.
Oh, I don't have it looping. That's bad.
with the announcements.
Yes, thank you. Words. My whole Discord froze, which is a fun and not worrying thing at all. So, hello. Welcome to Turntables RPG. We are an experimental tabletop RPG stream where every player GMs and every GM plays. We take turns at the end of every mystery, switching out the GM and telling a long-form improvised story. We are currently on our second mystery and our second session. If you'd like to check out the previous mysteries, or both from... Oh, wait, I'll leave that to Dustin, but... You know, if you'd like to check out previous mysteries from this season and last season, those VODs are on YouTube.
A lot of our VODs are on YouTube. We've got seasons 1 and 2. Again, season 1 is mostly separate from seasons 2 and 3, which are connected. We have Uncharted Worlds, Return to OE, which is our space Odyssey stream from good old Oceanot. Eric, he ran that game for us. It was very, very fun. All of our Tiny Tables, one-page RPGs, one sitting, grab a snack, enjoy it. Nice, light watching. It's great. As well as our first PowerPoint party is also on there. What is it? As I said last week, go watch it. Find out. Enjoy yourself and find out how our minds work sometimes, which is... Definitely follow us on social media as well at TurnTables RPG, and join our Discord channel, which if okay, looks like they've already got it in the chat. So go ahead and click on that, and we'll see you there.
Wow, and if you would also like to support our channel and not give money to Jeff Bezos, please check out our Ko-Fi page. Every little bit helps towards paying for artwork that we pay people to use. Yes.
Chris written by ChatGPT.
I tried so hard fighting AI, and then they took over me. Every little bit helps, you know. Just so you know, just in case. Yeah, if you, yeah. I mean, also there's a thing called Twitch Prime. If you would like to give us a little thing, if you already are giving money to Jeffrey Bezos to get your sweet little trinkets next day shipped, you can connect your Amazon account to Twitch Prime, because Amazon, just as all your favorite multimedia mass organizations do, owns everything, such as Twitch. So Amazon owns Twitch. You can connect your Amazon account to your Twitch account. If you're paying for Amazon Prime, you get what's called Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming is what they call it. It used to be called Twitch Prime, but now it's called Prime Gaming. But yeah, you get a free subscription once a month. You have to click the little subscribe button and then click the check thing to sub with Prime, and then that gives a little bit of the money that you were already giving to Jeff Bezos to us. So it's free, literally making money out of thin air. You're a wizard, in all the best ways. But yeah,
in a complete 180 of conglomerates and giant companies and things of that nature, we'd also like to plug the artist for the art on our stream, Patrick Costa. You can see the bust that he did for us on our overlay right now. And then you should have also seen our full body designs in the pre-stream as well. And if you didn't catch that in the pre-stream, you will get to never fear, you'll get to see it during our break later in the stream as well. But you can please follow Patrick at his social medias at PCInc_. If one of my colleagues will please drop command Patrick in chat. He's on Twitter and Instagram. He's an amazing artist, does incredible work, has very reasonable rates, and we cannot plug him enough. We can't sing his praises enough. Absolutely. Thank you, Dustin.
Really need to tighten my microphones thing. Along with shouting out Patrick, we would also like to shout out the creators of the homebrew playbooks that some of us are playing now or have played in previous seasons. I am currently playing the Tracker playbook by Mike Keck, and last season Saul was using the Amnesiac by Jason Burns. My microphone is falling. You can find their respective links in chat, and you can also follow Jason Burns on Twitter at JabManB. Oh my god. Mars, take it away.
Taking it away. Before we head into our individual plugs, I wanted to shout out the TTRPGs for Trans Rights in Florida itch bundle. It's Florida and also a lot of the country is passing extremely shitty and generally alarming bills impacting trans and queer people, especially trans and queer youth. There is over 505 items in that bundle valued at over $2,000 for just $5 or more. You can support the cause of trans people deserve rights, and also get a fuck ton of games, including Thirsty Sword Lesbians and Wander Home and Visigoths and Malgoths. There's a game I saw on there earlier. I was looking through it that has something to do with dinosaurs, and I'm really excited to check it out. The link is in the chat. I would very much recommend it, even if you never play tabletop role-playing games. It's a great way to spend $5 or more.
Hell yeah. Yes, please go check that out. And I managed to snag my own bundle, and it's very easy to adjust the price. And again, the value's insane. The games are great. I already have a physical copy of Wander Home, but I'm very excited to also have a PDF of it to be able to share. So that is great. Just quickly want to plug our friends at the Hollow Expanse. It is a D&D charity actual play that streams on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Check it out on twitch.tv/Aurelia with a 3. If one of my colleagues again will tap exclamation point Ari in chat, that'd be great. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully, last week we couldn't do it because work and real life shittiness. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be reprising my role as my Fushigi Tiefling monk, and this is week 15, 16 of me still not learning how to use this goddamn thing. So it's a lot of fun to try and make it work. We'll get there. But
I was about to ask if you've been practicing.
Nope. Not at all. I really should. Maybe I'll take it into work tomorrow. Yeah, that's what my colleagues really want to see from me, is Fushigi in the corner.
He's finally lost
Yeah,
it.
correct. Dustin, please save me from this spiral that I have caught
Look, it's
myself in.
magic. Oh,
It's better than magic. It's Fushigi.
there you go. All right.
you ever tried juggling, but weird?
Basically, it's like yo-yo and juggling put together in weird ways. I stream on Twitch sometimes too. I will actually be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming River City Girls 2, which is about strong girls punching bad guys in the head. I'm going to be streaming.
Hell
with,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be streaming with a friend of mine who is a VTuber. She has a big muscly dragon woman VTube model. So, hey, if you're into that, come hang out. But
Sold.
Yeah.
Yep.
You found
Yeah.
the
I
right
was already
audience,
sold because
Dustin.
of Dustin, but you
Yeah.
said big dragon ladies, so
I did.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's
shuffles papers on desk. I'll be there.
yeah. It'll be later on in the evening, so
At least Justine,
everybody should know.
dragon woman,
Actually, probably around this
the
time
stock
tomorrow.
skyrocket.
Maybe a little earlier. I don't know.
Songs.
But and then
Guys, we're,
yeah.
we're going public. Buy
Yeah.
turntable
She's-
stock now.
Stop.
Yeah,
Find us, trade us with no. How
Bitcoin.
many letters is it? No. Give me your Bitcoin. Give me
I was
one
gonna,
Bitcoin.
man, I was gonna
Just
say
one. All I
pins.
need is one Bitcoin.
one whole Bitcoin.
One whole Bitcoin.
Has
Yeah,
anyone,
that's all I need too.
has
Yeah.
anyone said like TRN? Has anyone taken that? I don't know how that works.
TRN. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Hopefully it's not something bad. I'm just googling stock market TRN.
Yeah, we're actually selling Chris as an NFT, like literally
Oh,
Chris.
don't tell me.
I regret to inform you that
Trinity
TRN
Industry.
is taken. It's Trinity
Ah.
Industries Incorporated, and they're doing well today. Their stock increased by 3.2%. What else could we
Wow.
be? Maybe
Ah.
TRNT for like turntables. Now it's giving me pictures of tents.
Well, that's
TNTV.
perfect.
Google
That
thinks
means
I'm
it's
stupid.
available. Turnt is available, guys. So buy it. I don't.
Goo-
Since Chris is our
Turntables NFT.
NFT, please spam the Chris emoji in chat.
Yes.
Man, even
Yeah.
RPG is taken apparently.
Speaking of purchasing myself with money, may I suggest doing it in exchange for art? I am what you might call an artist because I spend a lot of money to be in college and do art. I am doing so much things at all times. You can you can check out my portfolio and look at my pretty pictures if you want, or even if your pockets are aching from being too full, you can release the load and provide me an offer and have me offer you my services. Yeah, so yeah, you can do that. And if you don't like me but like old people, may I suggest my grandmother, who has a book on squirrel. You can buy the book Squirrel of Squirrels on Amazon, both book 1 and 2, for like I think $12 or something like that on paperback or on Kindle if you have Kindle Unlimited. You can get it for free or something. I don't know how any of that works, but you can do that if you want. Yeah.
Mars.
I have things too. I have an Etsy store. Is one of the things, which I published and then immediately went out of town, so I didn't promote it so that no one would buy my things while I was gone. But I'm back now, and so if you buy things, I'll ship them to you. Like I've got a Mothman. I can show you my Mothman this time.
Yes.
It's right here.
Show me him. Show me the man.
Here's Big Mothman.
Excellent.
That's a big Mothman.
Excellent.
That's the
good.
Mothman.
Yeah.
I
That
like
is the
that.
Mothman.
That's
Oh.
hella good. Bring it down just a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Mars.
Bring it
Nice.
around.
Yeah.
You think you could block print it on fabric?
I have to get a special ink for it, but yes,
Okay.
that is plans in the future. I also have some/most of these designs up.
Nice. Hell
I
yeah.
definitely have the ghost and the Mothman and the mushroom. I don't have the little tadpole or the worm yet, but
Soon.
they're soon.
Up and coming. Is
Those
it...
are my
Sorry, I was just reading Crackety Jones' message of, is it a moist Mothman?
It isn't
Yeah.
it is not a moist Mothman. If it was a moist Mothman, the ink would get everywhere, I think. But
That's
it is a moist Mothman when I initially print it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how moist is that Mothman?
How moist is that?
From a scale from
Mothman?
1 to 10, how moist does that Mothman make you?
What?
0 out of 10.
If it's
0 out of
anything-
10.
If it's
End of
anything above
announcements.
7,
Masha's
this
being
Mothman might be
painfully
for you.
quiet right now.
What?
What?
If you get sexually aroused from this picture, my Etsy might be for you.
There you go.
What have we become?
It's
We've
a
become our
great
primal
question.
We've divulged into our primal instincts.
As we always
Speak
do.
for yourself. I'm always like this. Doesn't take anything special to make me weird.
Remember episode 1 when I had bunny ears on, guys? That was good. That was a fun time.
Yes, God, Jesus, yeah.
A shocking 3 years ago.
Nearly.
Damn, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, time
When's
to
the
break up
reunion
the group.
special?
Jesus.
No. No. My only source of serotonin. Don't take it away from me.
No, it's fine. We're only gonna break up at the end of this episode, and then come back together at the beginning of next episode for the reunion special.
That would be a fun we do like a mindfuck session or a mystery where like the point of the mystery is like you have like we all got brainwormed or something, and
No,
we're all
it's all
we're like
brainworms.
experiencing an
brainworm me.
alternate timeline where like we Scooby-Doo 2'd and we like broke up, but we have to. All our previous baddies have come back.
We have to
now
come back
must come
together. You know, like where it's like in any universe, I would find you, kind of shit.
Yeah.
We everything
Yeah.
everywhere all at once.
I'm a
We win
sucker for
7
that shit.
Oscars.
Yeah. Good.
Anyway, I love you all.
Anyway.
Yeah.
For
I
some
think-
reason, I have a
Yeah.
thermometer in my
I hope that's a
bag
thermometer.
of.
Here,
pens.
take my temperature.
What else would this be?
Oh,
Here
okay.
you go.
I have that. Actually, I have that
Congratulations.
same brand.
Dude, no way. We all have
Yo.
something in common.
What? Wow, so much in common. So much in common.
Across state lines, man.
Guys, have you ever thought about starting a live stream?
No.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me on a live stream. I'm too annoying.
I'm very picky about the product I want to put out on the internet, Chris. I'm not sure.
Well,
Kinda-
what a coincidence. I'm not.
I think that's the end of the announcements, right?
It is the end of the announcements, and I don't have a little intro guy this time.
Then just lead us in, Mars.
All right. Welcome to Monster of the Week. That's what it's called. Love.
DMing Saul because my brain is off.
I'm so
For
confused.
Saul, for Arthur, it's temperance, which is balance.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this
And
wolf
then-
keeps stepping up in my grill. We'll see.
And then, and then for our keeper, our lovely keeper, and not Ren, it's the Ten of Cups.
Oh, okay.
Ren can also have a 10 of Cups time. Ren is having a
can
10
also-
of Cups time alone in their hotel room with a terribly.
Treat
Fuck
yourself.
me.
Treat yourself, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes, I now have a Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot deck, and it is
Mm.
beautiful and phenomenal, and it's already been broken in with a couple of readings, and as usual, for me, it was all swords, baby. Masha gets swords, and that's it. Nothing good ever happens to Masha. I also got the Hermit, which is, is what it
Cool.
I have to switch from announcements brain into DM brain or keeper brain. That's what it's called. I'm gonna start with the summary. Last time,
On Dragon Ball
previously
Z.
on Turntables RPG. Y'all thought you were hunting some vampires, and you did hunt some vampires technically. You chased down some vampires, killed 2 vampires, and then a giant fog hound appeared, killing the last 2 vampires and telling you that it considers itself to be the protector of Fogwell, and it feels like you are encroaching on its territory, and that you are pose more of a threat. It told you that you have been tasked to kill this hound by the hound itself, to prove that you are worthy of protecting Fogwell. And the last thing the hound said before disappearing into the fog or dispersing into the fog was that it cannot be harmed by mortal weapons. So that's where we're at. You have to kill this thing that can't be harmed by mortal weapons. I'm sure it'll be easy and fine.
Okay. Cool.
So where are we starting? Are we still in the same spot? Is the wolf still there? Or wolf
The wolfhound has basically just left. We're picking up right where we left off. The wolfhound has dispersed into the fog, and you all are standing there with 4 dead vampires.
Well, if there's one thing I do well, it's fuck up bodies. Sorry, I just didn't know what to say. That was just sort of an awkward situation we just got out of.
Yeah, that was kind of out of the blue.
Yeah, talk about some anger issues.
I mean, speaking of that, do we think maybe the wolf is like affected a little bit by the red goop? Like, we haven't really, I mean, we've seen monsters get drawn to it, but I guess we haven't seen yet that monsters are truly, like, I guess, really affected by, I mean, have we? I mean, that might have been something we've seen or discussed, but I've never actually seen, none of the monsters we've seen have actually been confirmed angry because of the red goo. They've just sort of been here because of the red goo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because really, why would it hate us? I mean, I just feel like, I mean, I wouldn't be, I mean, it's not, is it getting paid? Is it like, is it not meeting its quota? What is...
I think it has an inferiority complex.
Well, I mean, don't we all?
No.
Okay, well, because you're so perfect. You're my little angel.
The doctor on the television says that you really should, find your center and like learn to trust yourself.
What television are you watching? Are you watching Dr. Phil?
Well, yeah.
I loved it when he became an M&M. Anyway.
What?
So we gotta kill a giant dog.
Yeah, I just don't know really how we begin to do that. Do we just sit and wait for it to attack us? I mean,
Well, no, we need something to kill it.
I got fire.
Okay, but fire is technically still mortal, right?
Well, I mean, what's really? I mean, okay. Well, I don't know what the definition.
I can go start a fire right now myself, and I'm.
Yeah, but can you spit it? Well, I can. Well, actually, technically, I can.
Drop a beat. I can spit fire. I got it.
It's so true.
Just do
Actually,
it.
my rap
Do it
album's
right
coming
now.
out any day now.
That's what we need.
I
Phil
can't
can
rap,
beatbox.
so imagining Philip rapping is very funny to me. Anyway, I mean, I could bring these vampires back to life, make them bite him. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I've still got a couple of magical bullets, but I don't know how much we're gonna need to take him down.
Does the captain still have that harpoon? That felt immortal, right? I don't know.
You
Is the
specifically
captain
know he does.
okay?
I haven't shared that with you.
I know.
Then why
that's
are you
I'm-
saying this?
I'm just asking. Hey, does anyone know? Well, yeah. Wait.
You're
Wait.
you're
Saul.
saying information that we.
Wait.
Okay.
Is the harpoon that the captain used during your mystery the same harpoon that we used to break the cat necklace last time? I didn't catch that.
That's a great question.
Okay, well, that's not really. I've seen the two harpoons. I can tell if they're different.
I feel like the
Inside every
the
man are two harpoons.
I feel like the harpoon that y'all used to break the necklace was more of like a bident or a trident. Am I remembering that?
Oh,
wrong?
that might have been correct, actually. Yeah, I do think that's correct. Okay, so actually, the captain has potentially two magical weapons that we could use.
Or it's the captain that's magical and he's using conduits.
No, don't say that to me. I'm
Oh, okay.
scared.
Boy.
But
But
here's
at
the
that
thing.
point, then can I enchant a weapon and it becomes immortal? This is just a
It become
basket of problems.
immortal.
But-
I don't know about that, but you can enchant things to become magical.
Okay, but we do have. Okay, hi. Yeah,
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. I don't
Cole,
think this
Hi,
is
Cole,
Cole.
Cole raises his hand, and he's just like, "We have friends in town that know more than we do, so we could talk to them, right?"
That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up the captain and maybe Miss Merrill, but she's
Yeah.
blind.
I feel like I
What
saw
is-
a box of grenades at Miss Merrill's shop once.
But are those immortal?
It worked in Buffy. When you can't kill something by regular means, just pull out the grenade launcher.
Now I've not seen it yet.
A lot of it hasn't aged well.
I've seen Buffy's in that show Angel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think of what would be on cable access television, you know?
Mars is over here like, "Are we? Is this what's happening today?"
This is the whole section.
Yeah,
It's just us debating TV shows.
Yeah. I think as the four of you are talking, you hear horse hoof noises. I was gonna try and describe the noise, and then I realized there's no real onomatopoeia for that. You hear horse hoof noises from in the woods, climbing up
Clip clop.
this sort of yeah. You hear a clip clop from within the woods, and your good friend Kernunos
Oh.
sort of appears from across the clearing.
Oh, fuck,
where
I
this,
forgot.
where
I'm not
this
supposed to
fire
let
tower
people
is.
in the woods. Guys, so sorry. We gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah,
This
oh
is
yeah.
awkward.
There's two of you that know about Kernunos and his
I
dislike of
think
people in his woods.
well, I don't doubt that we've like told each other about Kernunos, but I feel like at this point Arthur's the only one who hasn't seen him? Question mark.
Kernunos was around when we in the finale when we
Yes.
fought the Bat Kids.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You are correct.
So I think we've all met Kernunos once, at least.
Yeah,
I don't think
but-
anyone's like, "What the fuck is that?"
But two of you know he turns people into trees.
That's true. One of the many.
Oh
do.
yes, that's true. Yeah, I don't know if Philip and Fig would have shared that information with each other. That they're both aware of this.
Probably not. I don't think Fig told anybody about the cat girl situation.
Wow.
Hey guys, I don't want to put pressure on you, but there is a cat watching right now.
Where?
Wait, what?
Craggy says that
Victor.
his cat Victor is watching.
Oh,
Shout out
Victor.
to, shout out to
Everyone-
Victor.
Be chill.
Send us a picture.
Everyone,
of Victor,
calm
please.
down,
Be
dude.
cool.
need him.
Okay.
Don't fuck this up for me.
I've got so much fucking pressure now.
That's terrible
gotta
audio,
impress the
Dustin.
cat.
Terrible audio. No, stop,
Wait,
stop. I will mute
if I
all
put
of
the
you.
cat, If I put the cat ears on, how does Victor feel about it?
This is so stupid. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I hate putting these on.
Derailed by
Anyway,
a
hello,
cat.
Kernunos. Kenu, hey, Ker, what's going on, my guy?
Anyway,
what's up?
Yes, Kernunos appears from across the clearing, and what does Kernunos sound like?
Deep
He's
and
just-
Shakespearean.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
know
I
if
thought. I
that's
couldn't remember
correct.
if he had an accent or not. I heard there was a nest of vampires here, of creatures. I see you all got to it first.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we're pretty good about doing that. Don't get pissy that we got to the vampires first, because we've already been through that whole song and dance.
And Kiernuno sort of tilts his head at you, which also makes the big skull tilt, and he says, "What do you mean by that?"
There was a big wolf, not related to the furries I've learned so much about. He came out of the fog. He was described more. I guess he was described more as a hound, but overall he seemed kind of pissed that we were killing things and saving people when that was sort of his deal. Was he wanted to save the people first? Sort of like when your little sibling wants to play on the game console and you beat the boss before they can even play, sort of that situation.
I love that Philip, in a conversation with a Babylonian god with time, with memories as old as civilizations, is talking about furries and game consoles to this god as if he were to
I've watched
know.
so much videos. I've honestly, the amount of information I've been taken is insane. Do you like YouTube? Have you ever seen Markiplier?
Jesus H. Christ.
We need to reel it in somehow, y'all.
So
Kiernunos just looks at the rest of you and says, "I'm familiar with the hound that lives in the woods."
I thought you were about to say you're familiar with Markiplier, and I was about to get very happy.
I'm familiar with the hound that lives in the woods. It uses the fog as a conduit through which to watch the town and transport itself. I imagine it's grown more powerful with the increase of fog we've had recently, but you say it threatened you? That doesn't line up with the information I know about it.
Okay, cool. So he's sorry. No, you can talk. I've been doing enough talking.
It told us that we either have to kill it or it'll kill us, and we have, what was it, 24 hours, 48 hours? I can't remember. Was it a week? I actually can't remember.
yeah,
3
say-
days.
okay.
3 days. 71 hours
72
and
hours.
40 minutes.
Oh, okay, fair.
70. Right.
no,
We've
you're
been
right.
here
We've
for
been standing
about
here for a
3
while.
days. Fuck.
Right.
We've been talking about Markiplier for like 20 minutes.
Interesting. Do you all have a plan?
Well, that's what we were working out right now. Maybe something involving the captain. Maybe maybe Miss Merrill. We don't know.
It said it couldn't be harmed by a mortal weapon.
I'm familiar with the idea of it. I'm not sure how much you all know about the hound, about its history, but if you all, I know where it tends to, there is it is like a magician that uses the fog as its form of spell casting, but it does have, it is still hound-like, it is still wolf-like. It has a nest, a house. I don't know if taking you all there would help, but I can offer to do that. I know where it resides. I'm not sure if it would consider that more of a threat or not, but
I think that we don't go there until we have the weapon we need to kill it.
Yeah,
I
can you
agree.
define what an immortal weapon is, quick? Is it anything that's magical, or is it we need a specific sword that just cannot die?
I think that it could be either.
Okay, cool.
I would recommend looking into the history of the hound. I can't say for sure that what killed it before will kill it again, but it's always possible that it can only be killed by one weapon.
So Philip can't just make my sword magic and stabby stab slash.
I doubt it. I expect that as it when I was familiar with it, it was a protector of an area of a place it considered to be its home and I expect that because it is the protector against magic and mundanity alike, that a simple magic sword will not kill it. I expect there is a specific weapon or perhaps you could harm it with your magic sword, but I think to deal the killing blow, you would need a specific weapon or at least a specific type of weapon.
Maybe we should feed it chocolate.
What would chocolate do to it?
I mean,
Chocolate's bad for dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
It fucks them up real good.
I'm not particularly
You
comfortable
would
with the way
first-
Philip said that.
I'm out of it, man. I don't even. I'm grasping at straws.
You would first have to get it to eat the chocolate, which it seems like it would be a bad
What if we
idea
fill
for-
me with chocolate and then it eats me?
You just want to eat chocolate.
I don't have a stomach, but it feels good inside my belly.
Okay. So, step one, we head to the library maybe and look up to see what we can find on maybe the history of the beast and see what might have mythologically killed it, and then see where we go from there.
That would be my recommendation. If there's anything I can help you all with, I am familiar with the hound and we have worked together in the past.
What-
Shout my name into the woods, and I will hear you.
Why is the hound so prideful?
Yeah, is he normally an asshole?
He considers himself the guard of important people, of people it considers to be above others. I expect that would, if you have been entrusted to guard people who you see as greater, then I expect that some of that ego from being around them might go to your head.
Well,
I know the hound has always considered itself a hound of kings, of great people, of great and noble leaders. And to guard a noble leader is an important task.
and so what? He's upset with us now because we're actually protecting Fogwell, and he's been what, away?
I cannot say for certain. I know I haven't seen him around for quite some time, but
Well, he
I
actually did say that he's just been watching us do shit, which, you know, that's the whole thing.
Rhyme. He's been watching us and not doing anything, and he's upset that we're the ones doing things. It just doesn't seem fair.
Creatures are not always fair, or do not see fairness in the way that humans do. Potentially it sees you as encroaching on its territory, as doing more than is necessary. Perhaps it sees power in letting events take their course.
Well, I don't agree.
That is usually how the legends start.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I think.
sorry. No,
I think Arthur has had his sword out since the hound, so I think he'll just sheath it and just kind of like give Karanunos kind of like a nod and just say, "Thank you for your counsel."
Of course, it's my job to be familiar with what goes on in the woods, and the fact that the hound is seeing you all as a threat concerns me greatly.
Well, I guess let's get back to the van.
Butterfly in the sky.
Glad
the Batman like.
I sure am glad that we can trust Care Nunos.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, what? Okay. Oh yeah. Also,
Philip, why are
big
you
thing.
sweating?
I don't sweat. It's my blood. Yeah. Also, I guess he waits for Nunes to leave as we walk to the van. As Philip's like, okay. By the way, also guys, Nunes did give me the down low that he threatened that no human should come into the forest or else bad shit will go down.
Just any human.
Well,
Is
he
that-
said anyone who comes in starts causing trouble is really what I think was what was expressed to me. Anyone, like any human comes in, starts hunting, doing some shit.
Well, it's a little late for that, I guess.
I don't know if we count. It's sort of he seemed kind of chill with me at the moment. That evening was kind of weird. There was a lot that went on that I just can't get into right now. Just we would be here all day.
Hi, Eric.
Would you say we'd be around for about maybe 6 hours of, or
I
I'm
mean-
sorry, 9 hours worth of time?
Maybe. If you had a nice snack, maybe it would help us get by. But anyway, so let's get going. To the library.
We're just gonna smash cut, be in the library, or are we?
Unless anyone wants to talk about anything, I guess. Or Mars wants to be like, Karen just kicks your van.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be the first time.
Polluters.
He's hit our van before.
That is
Yeah,
true.
like we're
yeah. As you are walking back through the forest, you all are very cognizant of the fog around you. Both Kiernunos and the Hound expressed that it uses the fog as a way to see and transport. And I believe that thought is on all of your minds as you walk back through the forest to the van.
Arthur flips off the fog.
Philip pisses in the fog. Epic gamer moment.
Jesus.
Okay, wow.
He doesn't do that. It doesn't work. Anyway.
So yeah, we go back to the van.
I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know, honestly.
So you go to the van, you drive to the library, unless there is conversation that would like to take place during that time. I'm going to say you all make it safely to the library.
Excellent. Where is our hot library dad?
Oh god, I forgot about that guy. We made that guy. That's crazy.
We did make
Oh,
that
We
guy.
did make that guy.
Yeah, Hot
Kicker
Library
boy.
Dad appears to be working the front counter.
I don't even remember his name.
Yeah,
I don't either.
In my mind, Cole is the ruler of the library. It is his domain.
Oh well, I'm sorry. He does have a boss. I do think we met him like once.
Will's been gone for 6 months. I don't know who you thought was.
Oh
running
yeah,
while
that's
he's
also
gone.
true.
We just don't
Did you
visit the
give-
library when you're gone.
We
because
don't.
it's sad.
I think we've been to the library like once.
One day
Yeah.
I would.
Maybe twice.
One day
yeah.
I would float in, hoping to see you among the shelves, but no, you were there or not.
Sounded like a poem.
So you've been
Sorry.
so you've made it to the library. Hot Library Dad is behind the counter. There's a wealth of information at your fingertips.
I want to say his
Which-
name was Henry or something. Maybe
Sure,
it's
I'm
his
sure we
name's
wrote it
Henry.
down.
Tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube and you make sure you watch episode whatever the fucking episode was that we did this shit in, because I feel like it was episode. I feel like it was mystery 1 or 2. I don't remember.
of season 2, probably.
Yeah, no, don't go back and start. I mean, do because that gives us more views, but
It's not going to be in season 1.
It is not.
yes, please watch of all season 1 just to see if we maybe mention the hot library guy's name.
Mhm.
Correct.
Remember that one
Lemon
episode in
Crunch.
season 1 where the gang stops at Fogwell? That was great. Anyway,
So, I mean, I guess Cole, like, you know, what did you? This is gonna be so gross because it's administrative shit. Did you take time off, or did you just like, did you
Leave
just
without a
like
word.
leave without a trace, and we're about to get like an earful from your boss?
No, I think he quit. I think he
Oh, damn.
informed his boss.
oh
Okay.
dang, this is
We don't have
awkward.
library privileges anymore.
Yeah, you're
you
banned
think
from
that
the
you
library
could just be like, hey,
forever.
boss, I need 6 months of time off. Like,
We don't know how long Cole has been going without. It's very loosey goosey. You remember that time he left the library unattended for like 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Who
is why I
would
think
go
that
to the
he
library?
probably
I'm
just
sorry.
came back and started working there again because the boss seems to like him.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can get away with all
Yeah,
kinds
from
of
the
stuff.
yeah, as we can all remember, one of the key traits of this person is he loves Cole.
I like this hot library dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also
made him?
loves big ziti's and is always eating big ziti's.
I think I
that's-
want to say Dustin made him.
I think when we were creating the world, we were like, oh, there's a library. Can we have like a hot library guy from like Scarlet's Hollow?
Well, I feel like we created a library person, but we didn't flesh out that he was hot until in real time during the during the
No,
stream.
I feel like,
that's a
I
little bit more
remember
on the
during the
nose.
world building, we were like, can we have a hot library guy?
Could be
And then we also created a bar that was like clown themed. We never went to that.
correct.
Man, you
The
ruined my
clown car.
mystery.
I'm sorry.
was
We
all
call it
around the clown car.
Anyway, guys, just so you know, quick lore tip: there is a bar in Fogwell. It's called the Clown Car.
Love that there's one bar in in Fogwell, but there's 2 vape stores.
It's a
That's great.
problem.
love
I mean,
that.
there's one bar in my town and like 7 vape stores.
Fair
so.
enough.
That's actually cool. Anyway,
I
so
would love to know how many vape shops are in LA, like total numbers.
Well,
someone with good investigation, investigate this mystery, please. I'm
Yeah,
begging.
let's investigate a mystery. I
Correct.
think. Who wants to do it?
Who is the best
I can
sharp?
try to find a book on Cole Cannon. What's his name?
Kahulin.
Lane.
Not
as
Cold
the-
Cannon.
as
Cold
the
Cannon
Americans
is.
call him.
You've been there for most of that.
Yeah, I do believe Fig has the highest sharp.
She sure
Probably.
does. It would be metagaming for me to say that I want to do the role, but Fig,
Well,
Fig
yeah.
would be like, finally some research.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
there's a reason why Cole isn't doing it, and that's because Cole is gonna go to Discord, and we'll get to that later.
Ah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah.
So am I looking for books about the hound?
Is that what you're doing?
Looking for books about coal cannons.
Yep.
Gonna
Jesus.
shoot
I
coal
don't
at
know
him.
about Ku. Can we talk
Take
about how to
it, take
pronounce
it, take it back, Eric, or else all of Ireland's gonna
Well,
come and kick
okay.
your ass.
So like I think most Americans or like Irish like modern day people say Cuchulainn, but I think it's like Cuchulainn.
So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
English pronunciation of the name is Cuchulainn, but like if you say it like the ch in the middle is like the loch in Scottish, so it's Cuchulainn.
So Ku
Cuchulainn.
Lun. Everybody cool?
Cuchulainn.
Lun. Cuckoo bird. All right. Sorry. Would you like?
In the month of St. Patrick's Day too. Jesus. Masha, were you rolling?
I don't know. I have to wait. The keeper has to tell me if I'm rolling or not.
Oh, I thought you say you're rolling. Yes, roll a. If you would like to do a
Yes.
thing,
Yep.
roll the thing.
Okay, I'm rolling the thing. I rolled a 9 plus my 3 sharp is 12.
All right, hold
Heck yes.
hold
All the rest of us
hold
are just
two.
sipping drinks to the side. Don't need to help
Yeah,
out.
just
The
watching
librarian has
Fig
given
do
us some of his
research.
big zeddies.
All right, my
He pulls
options
on his phone.
are. What
What
happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here? I want to know what can hurt it.
Hey.
Yeah, there
That
we go.
seems to be the big question on everybody's
Epic.
mind. I want to find a book that's titled "How to Hurt Cuchulainn." Please, thanks.
So you research this. You're like, let's start with the beginning. Let's like find the initial myth, and you find an old book of Irish mythology, and it tells you this like one of the stories. That's what they're called. God, brain no worky. One of the stories is titled "The Hound of Ulster," and you read through this story that tells you about the Hound, who was killed by a hero named Setanta. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but it's S-E with a apostrophe over it, Tanta, who killed the Hound of Cuchulainn in a self-defense after he was invited to a party, and once everyone was thought to have arrived, the guard dogs were let out, but he had been playing the game of hurling, which is
I know
like
what
if
hurling
you
is.
yeah, you know,
My college had a team.
that's really cool. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to play, but my college does not have a team. Anyone who doesn't know, it's like lacrosse plus baseball plus soccer, but only Irish, basically. That's the best way I can describe it in comparing it to other sports. He was playing a game, and so when he got to the party, the guard dog was out, and he killed it using the hurling stick. So what can hurt it appears to be a hurling stick.
Well, that's not even an immortal
Does
weapon. That
it-
seems fucked.
Do I get the vibe that it needs to be like a magical hurling stick, or will any old hurling stick do?
I think you get both combining this information of the myth and also a little bit of what Kiernunos was talking about. I think you get the feeling that it's either a magic hurling stick or like a specific hurling stick.
Okay. And then let me see if I want to ask a second question. What can it do? What special powers does this little guy have? Big guy.
What do you
Yeah.
even do?
What does he even do?
What do you do
So
Are you like worth anything?
in the myth itself, you basically find that it's just a regular dog. It's just a dog. But you know that it has control over the fog, or it I think as you piece together different parts, different bits of Irish mythology and what Kernuno said and what your experience with the hound has been so far, you realize that it is basically a creature of the fog. So it can use the fog to see, it can use the fog to teleport, or like it can appear anywhere there is this fog. You also, I think, realize that it can manipulate the fog, and that it seems to have been sort of monster hunter, and you know that it is familiar with a variety of monsters. So I think you sort of get this feeling that it's an illusionist, or it can use the fog to produce illusion magic.
And I know that I've already. Oh, there we go. I know I've already used my hold, but do I get a sense from what I'm reading that this creature is an asshole typically, or is it just an asshole to us?
You get the sense that it is not normally an asshole. It seems
Alright.
to be defensive or protective, but not. It does not normally seem to want to. Like, you seem to be on the same side, so it seems very strange that this thing is being an asshole to you.
So we're just playing fetch with it?
Yeah, either this is a game and it's all in good fun, or actually in reality he's actually fucked in the head and wants to kill us.
Well, Rat, I mean, everything that I've read about it makes it seem like something's shifted recently that makes him more violent. And I don't mind hunting and killing monsters, but this creature hasn't done anything wrong yet, I guess. It's just mad at us.
Well, I mean, the mortal problems of what we do is kind of a weird slippery slope, and if we start pulling the thread of what monsters do wrong, I think we'll be in a sticky situation.
But it'll be a threat to us either way if we go to the forest at all from now on.
Yeah, I think either way, in 74 hours or whatever, I think it's coming for us. I think that was the deal. I don't know if it's or maybe it's we give up and then he doesn't get us. We break out of town, which feels a little not. I mean, I'm not really up for it, but I mean, I guess we could.
No, it's a great idea. We'll jump on a train and go on a cross-country journey
and we meet and we go to a new location every single episode.
I saw a commercial for this Bass Pro Shop in Tennessee.
The one that's a big pyramid?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Guys, it is common knowledge in our
I worked
world
around
that
there once.
Shit happened in Memphis. Well, no, let's not question ourselves here.
Well, listen, I mean, I'd be keen on finding a different solution than killing it, but we've got to be real cautious about going outside because it's not like the forest is where his reach ends. The fog has drifted out into the town in a fierce way, which means that anything we say or do within the fog, the hound could know about. So we have to be
Then we just
on
we
our
move,
guard more than we already are. It's
We move.
frustrating.
We move from building to building. It's.
Parkour.
I mean, it can't hear us while we're in here. So.
Oh, see, do any of us have a large fan? We can blow the fog away.
Who needs a mirrored shield? We need a fan shield.
I
So,
understood that
okay.
reference.
Thank you.
Okay, so, I mean, really, what are the coincidences that there's a magic throwing stick is somewhere in the town? Like, I guess at this point we should just ask Miss Merrill or the captain and see if they know anything about the magic stick.
I mean, I imagine if we find a regular one and imbue it with magic, that might do the trick.
Okay, cool. Is there like a Fogwell High hurling team that I don't know about?
Probably not.
I mean, could be. We make this shit up as we go.
Could
I know,
be.
but like,
what kind
probably
of
not.
what kind of funding does this public school have? It's wild. The swim team has to practice in the bay, my dog.
And so they would have some stupid shit though, like Quidditch. Like
Yeah,
they
no,
would, like...
that's exactly why. It's because all of the money goes into the hurling team. That's you know.
I love hurling. I love the hurling team. My favorite part. What was your favorite part of season 3?
Cole
When they
tried
started
out.
talking about
You
the
know?
hurling team.
Cole tried out every year and never made it onto the hurling team. He's sad about it.
Okay, so then
I'm losing my
we
mind.
think we could maybe find a hurling stick at Miss Merrill's or possibly the captain's or possibly the high school. Perhaps we should...
I think Miss Merrill being an antique shop. I feel as though that's
Sure.
probably our best bet, right?
I mean,
For a
granted,
hurling stick?
we do have we know that the captain has
Weird shit.
is a harpoon not just a hurling stick? I'm imagining just like a throwing spear.
So true.
No.
Am I wrong in that?
No,
It's like a lacrosse stick.
It's like
I've seen lacrosse sticks, but like
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
it
don't-
doesn't have a net at the end.
It's
Here,
It's
I
just
can
a
draw it
paddle.
real fast.
it's a paddle. I just looked it up.
Well,
Yeah.
the captain has paddles
Yeah,
too.
he's got
I'm sure one of
oars
those
out
are
the
fucking
wazoo.
magic.
Oh boy.
God, this is wild.
I'm googling
This is a wild
hurling
one.
stick.
I mean, you could probably use this as an oar if you needed to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're real desperate.
Yeah, if you're
I
really
think it'll be
desperate.
hilarious when we go to the captain. He's like, "Oh, the old oar. Yeah, I've had it in my family for generations." And it's like carved in magic hurling staff.
Okay, so
There's a giant magical fish hook with runes carved into it.
Fig, is Miss Merrill okay right now?
Yeah, she's all right.
I guess we could start there. She knows a lot of things.
It's fair. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, cool. So we're all in agreement. 3, 2, 1, split.
Sorry, I thought Philip was distracted by reading the Calvin and Hobbes comics in
Phil
So
can't
the
read.
library. Philip can read.
No, well, I've sort of been up in the air.
I thought we
about it.
decided you could read.
Well, he's telling you he
Selective reading, I see.
can't read. Philip's reading like an old I don't know. I don't fucking know.
This actually- Or this brings up a very interesting situation where it's like, if the hound can hear and see through the fog, then technically the hound would be able to see us if the fog has stretched out into the town. It would be able to see us get into the van, but not necessarily hear us, because that is also a closed space.
This whole episode is going to be us debating the mechanics of this.
But
You
yeah,
need to
I
name
guess-
this episode "Mechanics Are a Bitch." We are.
I'm pretty sure we decided last week that it was still gonna be ain't nothing but a fog hound.
Our hound fog, right?
No, fog hound.
Hound fog is like, but the hound dog is the lyrics of the song.
Sure, but hound fog doesn't make as much sense as fog
hound
hound,
fog.
and you still get the idea even if it's
Yeah, what
whatever.
kind of-
so we
what kind
smash
of
cut to
fog is
Miss
this?
Merrill's,
Hound fog.
correct?
Yeah, flashback to Miss
Yes.
Merrill.
Okay, smash cut to Miss
Um,
Merrill.
And as we're before we smash cut, I would like Fig, can you make an act under pressure roll as you are walking to the car in the fog?
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
That is a flat 9.
All right.
Take a mixed success. That's fine.
Do we know what's affecting Fig? Can we help at all?
Well, Fig, you see something in the fog. Tell me what would make you feel on edge but not terrified.
Sorry, my Discord is unhappy with me today. Can you repeat that?
What would make you feel on edge but not terrified that you see in the fog?
Sorry, my connection is poor apparently. On edge but not terrified. Probably like anything?
Yes, you are seeing as you are walking from the car or from the library to Cole Van Helsing, you see something in the fog. It puts you on edge, but it does not terrify you outright. What is this thing that you see?
I think the outline of a person that ends up not actually being there, but like a regular person, not like a person but wrong or whatever.
Anyway, now we can smash cut to Miss Merrill's.
Very cool. Very cool. Love that. Thank you for the aside.
Imagine
Tap
that
on your
never
shoulder,
comes
hey,
up
what the
again.
fuck?
Imagine that was just it. Like ours is just messing with Masha. Like that's not even.
Yeah.
Masha will
Smash
remember.
cut to Miss Merrill, who I think is sitting at the little counter of her antique shop. The bell ringing as you all enter. Hello? Oh, that wasn't it. That's fine.
You gotta get something to hold like a cigarette, and that helps.
I got a marker.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's your problem. You
it-
need a pencil.
It will
It's
it
too
will
thick.
rough up your throat, but like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah. That's cool.
Hey, Miss Merrill, it's it's the whole posse minus Ran.
Hi, Miss Mary.
Masha forgot how to talk to her friend and roommate Merrill. Miss, What's her? Does she have a? That's not
We have
important.
not established.
You've lived
Meryl
here a
Jean.
long.
See you later.
You've lived here quite a long time, and clearly Kernunos is a whatever. Everyone knows Kernunos at this point. Kernunos is a known fixture, but are you familiar with the Hound of Kukulin? I can't get it right.
I'm familiar with the mythology behind it. I wasn't aware he'd taken up residence in Fogwell. Is that? I assume that's what you're talking about.
Mars, you're actually
That
killing
is
this voice.
what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
I guess I had thought that maybe the reason he's mad is that he's been in Fogwell a long time, but the way you said that makes it sound like he hasn't been here forever, and I guess that makes way more sense. Maybe he's recently taken up residence in Fogwell. Regardless, the Hound is here. The Hound is mad at us and has told us that either we kill it or it kills us. So, do you happen to have a hurling stick, magic or otherwise? This is less
And-
bad than when we asked her for a fucking car, so...
That's true.
You know, at this point...
Mm-hmm. And Miss Beryl lets out like a kind of gruff like chortle, and she says, I can't say that I do anymore. I used to have one. It was a conduit. I lost the voice. It was a conduit for some magics I was working on, but I lost it. And you're not gonna like where I lost it. It was magical too.
Where'd you lose it?
Fey realm.
Miss
Had to
Merrill?
do some work for the Unseelie Court, and ended up having to give them something to get out.
We know how that be. We know that grind.
I don't think Fig has ever been to the Fey realm.
Fair.
Probably not.
Cole says he has.
Good. Cole's gonna take us to the Pharaoh with his vast wealth of knowledge.
Well, not with that attitude.
Would you recommend we try to go and get it, Miss Merrill? I've been to mighty a lot of places, but I have never been to the Beyond. Or whatever.
I can't say I know where else you're gonna get a Hurley around here. Especially not a magic one.
A magic hurling stick at this hour? You're not gonna find one. Those are a Sunday afternoon thing.
If you need help getting there, I can get you there. I have a couple friends. I have a friend who I can contact, but
Just don't say it's the captain, please.
it's
I
not the
haven't seen him
captain.
since I last, and it would be a whole awkward situation.
The captain doesn't fuck with the Fae.
Well, I'll tell you, they certainly fuck with him. Good times. No one knows what I'm talking about.
I can't tell you the number of times Philip says that on a daily basis.
Yep, my loneliness is so deep. Let us go now to the world of fairies.
My loneliness
Uh,
is killing me.
Is there...
Day.
I must confess
I still
that I still
believe.
believe.
Still believe. Oh, we're gonna get a DMC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
so
get
good.
DMCA'd for that. We're
Getting DMCA.
Was that
I would be
music?
flattered.
Was it?
Is that what is
Yeah,
that
they're gonna get us.
melody?
Well, alright. Seeing as I ain't never been to the Fey realm, and I'm tired of us going places without a plan or preparation, what do we need? Is iron a thing, or is that myth and not reality when you go to the Fey realm?
Surprisingly real.
We fought Faye before.
Did we? Did we? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I shot her with my regular gun, so...
Right, but you had magic bullets.
I did have magic bullets. They were just magic bullets. I don't know if
She
they were,
did not
iron
like the
or
axe.
That's
Well,
right.
yeah, and she
That's
was
right.
a child.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
This
I
was a long
mean, I
time
can-
ago in real life
It was-
time. I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago since you shot that child.
I can tell you're gonna need. I mean, if you want to bring iron, it'll work. But if you're gonna go in guns blazing to the Fey realm, you're not gonna make it out.
I just want to be able to protect myself.
What
Is
if we don't
something
have
weird gonna
iron?
happen to little man when we cross over? Is he gonna like become something else? Are they gonna try to take him from me?
I can't expect you to. They would. I don't know what they'd want from a pine marten, but
I mean, he's mighty cute.
He is cute.
That is
She got
right,
there.
Miss Metal. Have you considered he's cute?
Actually, she can't see.
She's pet him. You can tell how
She
cute
can
he is
see
by
through her
petting him.
cats. I think we've all established that.
No, we haven't.
I think we had, didn't we? I don't know. I don't know what we have and haven't established.
the Fae have rules, and it's been a while since I've went. I can connect you with my friend. She's a sort of a bridge between the realms. Formerly a god in the Unseelie Court, left. Hasn't told me why. Not my business, but she can get you in. I don't remember the rules. You'll have to ask her for a refresher.
Who is it?
Her name's Moira. She lives on the edge of the forest, sort of in between here and Fogwell.
Excellent name.
It's not old lady Brenda.
That's why I asked, because they're.
I
they're
wish.
Nothing will
gunning
ever
for
be
it.
like old lady Brenda. Bummer.
I mean, you
Well,
know,
I'm
old
telling
lady
you
Brenda.
guys.
Court.
Old Lady Brenda will be in my mystery, and she will be the key.
I mean, you all know old lady Brenda.
Trademark. Our favorite
TurnTables
turntable
RPG
character.
plays.
I can't even
Monster of the
list
Week
the amount of things I know
mainstay.
and love about her. There's just too
Yeah.
many.
She's old. She's a lady. Her name's Brenda. Her house.
She survived a
burned
fire.
down. Yeah. Chris, you good, dog? You good? It was not that funny. I don't think it was. I was just listening. You know what we all know about old lady Brenda. In your nose, out your mouth. Okay. Good stuff.
That was a good one. I like that one. One clip of me dying. But include the joke, because I think it's funnier with context.
Okay. So, well, I think Arthur's gonna ask Miss Merrill, because I'm not sure if it's been asked yet, but he's just gonna ask, will the hound still be able to find us in the Fey realm?
I can't say I'm for sure. There's fog in the Fey realm, but I don't know if it's the same. I can't.
Is the Fey
I
realm
can't be for sure.
is the Fey realm just a mirror of our world, or does it have its own landscape? How do we navigate ourselves in there?
Moira will have those answers. I can't. She might actually be able to come with you. I'm not sure her standing in the court, but they I've worked with them before, but it's mostly it's not always been a pleasant experience.
With Moira,
No, with the Moira's fine. The Unseelie tricks they got tricks, and they got
I love that cereal.
the. They don't.
Oh,
They're actually big into cinnamon toast crunch.
I don't think I've ever made Dustin like have to like hold himself before.
I'm gonna be honest. Like the joke was good, but what actually got me was Masha cracking up at it. That actually made me just kind of have to take a second because that first it was Chris, and then Masha laughed at the tricks joke, and then I don't know. We're on a specific energy tonight.
Honestly,
Yeah.
let's be honest. It's kind of a Fey realm energy, right? It's a little like it's a
Yeah,
little ephemeral.
I'm not complaining
it's
about
a
it.
little wild. It's like it's an interesting frequency, I think. So cool. Where do we find Moira?
I can
Oh.
I can give you her address, but she's on the edge of the forest, sort of between here and Whitebridge. Likes to be solitary, likes to live alone. So, and I think she writes, or she tells Cole the specific address so he can plug it into Google Maps or whatever.
Final question for the keeper: does Miss Merrill have any like iron things that we could take with us? You know, kind of like not like iron weapons per se, but like anything that might help in the Fey realm.
I think she does.
Just give Philip a crowbar.
Yeah.
Dude, no. When
She-
I was originally designing Philip, I wanted him to have a crowbar. Because I think one of the original playbook I was gonna have, one of the moves was like a magic weapon, and I wanted it to be a crowbar that like flew into his hand.
that's so good.
Wow, we're really vibing tonight.
Yeah. I think she gives you each a iron ring and says, I used to have a pair of I used to, you know, wear these whenever I went. They won't prevent you from, you know, entire they're not weapons, but they'll give you some protection, I hope.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll be helpful. Now we can punch Faye.
Listen, one of Cole's weapons is martial arts.
There you go. Slap him. Remember, everyone, slap him with a ring hand. So we're heading, I guess, to Moira's. Was there anything else that we wanted to do in like the town proper? Anybody?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Was there anything else that we wanted to do in the town proper before heading to Moira's?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean we got our information and we stocked up on technically supplies. So yeah. Question for the keeper.
Yes.
Would you like us to go ahead and take our 10-minute break now?
Oh, yes, that is a good idea.
We'll return back with Moira's cabin in the woods.
I can't wait to meet Moira. I love meeting old ladies who do not wish to be with any other person ever. Fig relates.
Fig in a few years.
Fig now.
Truly.
I guess she's not old yet. She's old.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, she's not old yet.
One day, season 4, Old Lady Fig.
There you go.
It's like old Logan or old man Logan.
All right, we take our break.
Yes, we'll be back
Take
in
a
10
break.
minutes, y'all. Get some food, get some water. We're gonna have our snack break afterwards. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Get up and stretch, and see you then.
Unclench your jaw, by God.
By God.
I was like suddenly back.
We were
in
just
mid-
we
I
were
was,
just having a moment.
I was back in middle school and like somebody was tapping their pencil drumming, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Well, we're back.
Hello.
You might not believe it, but we've returned, stronger than ever.
From the void.
The void. Wait, hold on.
Well, the void was only there for like a couple seconds. I'd like to
The
thank you.
void. Void.
A fun void voice.
Indeed.
Anyway,
Yeah. What do we all have for the snack check?
Nothing.
so, yeah, somebody's hungry. It sounds like.
Nothing again?
I got none. What?
Not even a fun drink?
Just my tears.
Oh.
We gotta get this man some snacks. Please put some
Oh.
snack suggestions in the chat for Chris.
Yeah, someone commission me for art so I have money for food.
Mm,
You're lucky your mom isn't
my
here
snack
that.
for snack check is a muffin. My mom, I love her.
Your
It
mom?
came- my love. Okay, hold on.
What?
I'm very good at pausing my sentences in bad places. Okay, it's a habit that I have. And people love to jump on it and make fun of me, and it's not
I'm
my
sorry.
fault that my poetic cadence is hard for other people to understand. I'm just ahead of my time. All right.
Preach.
There you go. You tell them.
That-
Masha.
yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
No actual hard feelings, FYI. I walked into my house last night, and my mom pulled out of the oven a muffin tin with 5 muffins in it, and I was like, "Oh, where are the rest of them?" And she was like, "I only had enough ingredients for 5, so I'm having limited edition, 1 of 5. I
Wow.
believe peanut butter banana muffin of some
Damn.
kind."
That sounds
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
What? And then I am also having hot chockey in my U jelly.
Hell yeah.
It's important you put the hand behind so the camera focuses in my U jelly mug.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Love it.
I ate it because I was very hungry, but I had chocolate pie. It was very nice.
Sounds so good.
Yeah.
I also had pie, but mine was of the apple variety. It is
Oh
also
boy, what
gone.
flavor?
He just the apple
Pie
variety.
flavor.
Mars.
I am having a Reese's peanut butter bar.
Ooh.
It's just like a brownie, but it's peanut butter and apparently Reese's. I don't know what makes it Reese's. I got it from the dining hall.
I guess the peanut butter.
I
Right?
guess.
Although they're kind of missing the other half of the whole thing.
Right. And like the Reese's name drop is weird.
How do y'all pronounce Reese's?
Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese, if I'm saying, I say Reese's Pieces, and then I say Reese's.
For everything else?
Yes.
Okay.
They belong to Reese.
That doesn't make.
I don't know.
I can't lie. I make it the fuck up every time I go. It's something different. One time I'll say Reginald, and then people will be like, "Yes, truly."
Reginald's peanut butter cup, delicious.
Yeah, give me that Reggie cup, you know?
I want. I would like a rendezvous peanut butter capola, please.
May I have one Ronald Reagan peanut butter cup, please?
No, trickle down peanut butter cup. You
It'll,
give
it'll
someone else-
cost way too much.
And you give someone else a peanut butter cup, and you say, "When you've had enough, share the rest with me," and they never do. Hello, welcome to Economics with Masha 101. I've just explained Reaganomics.
Problems with trickle down
Trickle down
economics.
economics.
What do you mean? It
yeah.
obviously worked.
It worked.
Yes, that's why I.
Yeah, it worked.
Free
have-
world today.
So that's why everybody has access to as many peanut butter cups as they want.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eric's snack was trail mix and lemonade.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna say the Trail of Tears.
Oh, he's probably
I was
at
like,
work.
what?
I was like, lemonade.
I think
right
he is
before
at work,
sleep. I was
yeah.
like, damn.
I'd
but-
fuck a lemonade right before bed.
Masha, are you okay?
Guys, it's just
No.
her poetic cadence. Chill out, all right?
It's my poetic cadence. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just asking if you're okay. I don't,
No.
I have to check. Like.
Yeah, no is a complete sentence. That's all you get. I am okay.
Okay.
But apparently
Alright.
I'm not okay. I don't know what's going on inside my brain. Chris was full chaos first half of stream. Now it's my turn.
Yes,
Mom
I've-
said it's my turn to have neurodivergent bad brain time.
That's my
I've-
secret, Cap. I'm always neurodivergent, bad brain time.
I want a
Felt
clip of
that.
just that. I want a clip of just that. I want a clip of just that.
That's why I stay on push to talk, because then I can make all the weird comments I want. And you can't hear me.
We're missing out. We're missing out on this prime.
Dustin's been recording it for the past 3 years and is going to release a secret cut of Dustin's best secret bits.
You've heard
On
of the
our-
director's
our
cut. This
Kofi
is the
just for
Dustin's
you.
cut.
The dusty tapes. The
Because you
uncut
can release
story.
shit on Kofi, right? You can put things on there, right? You can
Yeah,
be
you
like,
can.
hey,
Probably.
yeah.
I think so.
So we can put Dustin's greatest hits on our Kofi for a measly sum.
Maybe. I hesitate to make it like the Patreon.
It doesn't have. You can give money without the incentive to buy anything.
You are correct.
But just specifically, you can give us $5 to get your Dustin say wacky bits.
Cool. Speaking of neurodivergence and crazy wild times, we're going to the Fae realm, right?
All Fae are neurodivergent. You're right. Yes, you are. Hopefully, or maybe not. I don't know. You could just say fuck it and be like, actually, we're not going to the Fae realm.
We're going
Well,
to
you
Chuck
know,
E.
right.
Cheese.
I'm not neurodivergent. I'm a fairy. That's it. That's what it is.
There's a
Um,
gay joke there, but I won't make
When,
it.
when
I'm a stronger man than that.
I don't go see a therapist. I hold court.
Exactly.
Um,
Yes. So you are on your way to Moira's house. And as you exit the car outside of this, it's more of like a hut. It's like if you mix a hut and a cottage, it's like that kind of vibe. It's kind of grungy, but it kind of grungy and small.
a cottage.
With
He's gonna move in with Moira once the antique shop closes down.
Start a coven.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
three of them living in the woods.
Yeah. And Philip, I'd like you to
Hello.
make me a active.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Cool, as they say. I rolled a 10, plus my 2 cool is a 12.
Damn.
Hooray.
Too
As
cool
you
for
are getting
school.
out of the car, you see something in the fog. It is something that is meant to be unsettling, but doesn't particularly bother you. What is that thing that you see?
That could be
That's a-
literally anything.
Yeah, that's supposed
Yeah,
to
right?
be unsettling, but does not settle Philip. Or
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
Okay. Goodness. I mean, mostly
Himself, I was
anything.
gonna say.
No, that would unsettle Philip. I
Mm.
think that's the one thing that could have
Mhm.
unsettled Philip. I think. I think old lady Brenda doing a little dance.
The,
All right.
the Six Flags dance. Dun, 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 dun.
You see old lady Brenda in the woods doing a little dance, and you sort of are like, that's weird, and that's
Good
the
for
end of
her.
that.
Good for her.
Um,
Moving
as
with those
we-
hips.
so you all have arrived at this little it's like a brick cottage. It's got ivy growing up the sides. It's a little bit dirty. It's got a bright red door. What are you gonna do? You gonna just barge in? Gonna knock?
We set fire to the building.
Yeah, you could do that.
The world is our oyster.
It really is.
The world is your oyster. There appear to be some lights on inside, but you don't see anyone moving around.
Arthur's gonna knock on the door, step back, and push Cole forward.
Ah! Cole also knocks on the door with his face because he wasn't expecting that.
I think as Cole, you trip forward, just as the door opens, and a short woman with, or no, a taller, like lanky woman with this mess of curly black hair opens the door. She's appears to be a little younger than Meryl. Maybe in her 50s or so, late 50s, but around there.
Is Cole tripping into her since she opened the door as he was tripping?
I think he's tripping sort of into the doorway.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think he's quite falling into her.
In my
but-
head,
So
I
we're
was
not-
like,
We're not doing the anime meet cute.
yeah, that's what I. This is immediately what I was like, oh,
No,
be cute.
it's true. Neither of us have bread in our mouth, so we can't. It's part of the. It's part
Yeah,
of the rule.
exactly.
If you did an anime meet cute with an old lady, you just have to pay for her hip replacement, and I feel like that's not the intention.
Yeah. And the door opens, and this woman stares back at you and says, "Afternoon."
Hi.
Hello.
Cole looks at his phone real quick. He goes, "Wow, it is afternoon." Hi. I'm Cole Van Helsing, and these are my friends.
Hello.
And
Hello. Can I help you?
Maybe Arthur should be the one doing the talking. They have the same accent.
Sometimes. Miss Merrill sent us.
Yeah.
And this woman who you assume to be Moira says, "Come in then."
Whom
That
we
is actually a good
assumed to-
point. This could just be a random person.
It's the Hound.
Takes off Moira mask.
Oh, this is old lady Brenda in disguise.
Yeah.
You should have come to me. Anyway, we step inside.
You step inside, and Moira turns to it's basically like what appears to be like a 3-room house, sort of a main room with like a kitchen and some seating, and then 2 doors which you can assume lead to like a bedroom and a bathroom. It is a little bit dusty, but appears to be like well organized. There's books strewn about the tables with various notes written in the margins. And Moira looks at you and says, "I was about to put a cup of tea on. Would you like tea? Anyone?"
Cue Masha.
I can go for a cup.
So would I.
I would love some hot leaf juice, please. Just do not
Sure.
poison me.
And she sets a kettle on the stove, and she says, "Well, that boils. Will Tell me why you're here. You're friends of Miss Merrill, or was sent by her. What does she want? What does she need? What?
We need to go to the Fey realm.
Yeah.
And Moira looks at you and says, and why the fuck would you need to do that?
There's something there that we need.
A stick.
There's a forest outside.
It's a special stick.
We have to play with a dog.
Sounds like it.
It's a special dog.
They're all
Are
special
you-
dogs. All dogs are good dogs.
Are you all prepared to go to the Fate Realm? Have you been before? Because
No.
that shit's not easy.
She's
I mean,
she's speaking truths right now, y'all. She's spitting fire right now. We're just kind of like, oh, we're just gonna go to Feywild. Arthur's gonna hold up the hand that has the iron ring on it.
We have dealt with Faye before.
Yeah, I mean, me just recently.
Huh?
What? Who? Who are you?
And how'd that go over? I think I keep changing Moira's accent. It's fine.
That's what it
Welcome
is.
to my world.
Well, you know, some would say fucked it up real good. That's what I would. I mean, I guess it did. I did pretty good, honestly. Pat myself on the back. Only like a minor casualty.
Huh?
What?
No, don't think about it.
I like how he said don't. He didn't say don't worry about it. He said don't think about it.
That's what I do. I just try to not think about things that are bothering me.
We don't
Alright,
really have a choice.
I can't. I can help you get there, but I can't come with you. I can prepare you ahead of time. Do you know where in the realm you're going? Or are you just?
What do you need to? What would you need to drop us in the right place?
Which court are you going to?
Out of character, the Unseelie Court, right?
Yeah.
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 The Unseelie Court.
I think Masha's having issues.
Oh, I see.
So I don't want to. I don't know if we want to pause for just a second. Let her.
Can she still hear us? I need to.
No, she just messaged and says, "Internet just said fuck you. Give me a sec."
No worries.
Okay.
So we'll.
Sorry,
there
y'all.
she goes.
We're gonna
Yep.
adjust real fast.
So chat.
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Never
Maybe
mind.
she's back.
Oh, there we go.
Never mind, chat.
It wasn't
Never
even
mind, chat. Fuck you.
my internet, it was my computer. Like my computer's entire Wi-Fi just shut off and then turned back on. So oops, I'm
Yeah.
back.
I blame Eric. It's fine. Eric hacked it and turned it off.
Yep. He definitely has those capabilities from work.
Yep. From
I
work.
mean, honestly,
He's not at work. He's at home. He's at his base, his hacker base.
yeah,
no,
yeah.
but I mean,
yeah. He learned them from work, though. is what
all
I'm saying.
those screens, I get scared.
His secret work that we don't know about.
One man should not have that much power.
or he's actually physically there chewing through your cables.
I like that one a lot.
Listen, if you're hungry, there's at least 4 other muffins. You know, like
No, this is well, there's only 1.5 left now.
oh, you better
Because
hurry.
Eric ate the
Yeah.
rest.
No, he's eating cables.
You're so right.
Snack check. Eric's eating cables.
And
Oh, I didn't even see the comment. I just
There's important
He's
context
finding
that
ways
Masha
to
was
bully
missing
Eric
that
for some
entire
reason.
time.
Oh my god. All right.
Um,
Anyway, sorry to derail everything.
we had
I
just
didn't even do it
told-
on purpose.
We had just told Moira that we wanted to visit the Unseelie Court.
And Moira looks at you and says, and you have to do this.
Or we could die. That's the other option.
All right, makes you've got to do this then. Do you all know about the Unseelie Court? Do you know what that entails?
They have good cereal.
What?
They have tricks.
Arthur, I'm crazy, and even I know that's a little weird.
They have tricks.
They've got not the cereal. They've got. They don't abide by normal Fae rules. A lot of times they are tricksters, sure, but they're also liars. They will do anything to get what they want. Do you have something to trade them for this stick?
Philip's immortal soul, probably.
No,
What?
no,
Wait a
no,
second.
no.
I mean, I guess if you want. I don't know how many I've got.
Huh? Never mind.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
Okay. I'm sure we have something.
What would they want to trade for?
What do you see has value? They want. They're not good creatures. They're not. They're not. They're part of the fair folk, but I wouldn't call them fair. They see what is valuable to them is something that is valuable to you, whether that's money or an object or a memory.
Well, I mean, better question. How do we get back?
Getting back's the easy part. I'll give you a line to the mortal realm, and you'll be able to open that line. It's a spell I'll need one of you to perform, but it's fairly simple. If any of you have any sort of direction following ability, you'll be fine.
Oh, do any of us have that?
Well, nope. I guess we got to call it a day.
Little man, choose your faces off.
What is he
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do to me, Saul? What is he gonna do?
He's gonna worm his way into your freaking sockets
I
and come out with
like
those
that.
lightning bugs that are your
I
eyes.
love it. I'm into it.
Dissing our tracker. I think we have that covered. As for something to trade, it feels like we probably won't know what is valuable to us until the moment.
If that's the way you want to approach it, go ahead.
I mean,
I can get.
you said it yourself. They can't really be trusted. So even if we did have something of great value to ourselves, they may not even want that.
Yeah, you've got a point there, but they are Yeah, I suppose you've got me there. Anyway, and she's preparing you all cups of tea now. Cream and sugar for you all.
None for me, thank you.
Just a 1 cube of sugar, please.
A little bit of cream.
If you could just dump the whole packet of sugar in there, would be good.
You've all got interesting orders, especially you, frog friend. But she does not pour the entire thing in, but gives you a bunch of sugar and hands you all each a cup of tea.
That is fair. That's Philip. I'm Arthur. Fig. And I think Cole introduced himself.
Well, nice to meet you all. I'm glad I can help you, even if it's not necessarily something I would advise.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your relationship with the Fae?
Took the words out of my mouth.
Roll me and manipulate someone.
There it is.
Okay. Okay, then let me rephrase my wording here, because I think Arthur will say, Miss Merrill told us a little bit about, very little about your relationship with the Fae. And I can understand if you don't want to answer this because there might be a sense of loss, or maybe you had family on the other side or something along those lines, but I'm wondering, as someone who is also experiencing loss, what is your relationship with the Fae? And I would like to use my ability from the Amnesiac that says that I get an extra +1 on a manipulate rolls if I can relate the conversation to family, love, or loss.
All right, you got me there. You have conversation, family, and loss.
Excellent. Okay, rolling. Hachi machi. All right, that's a 6 and a 4, which is already a 10. And I have a +1 charm, and then the +1, so it becomes a 12.
All right. She's gonna tell you what you want to know. And she looks at you, and you see this sadness in her eyes, and she says,
Good.
That's true. I was a guard for the Unseelie Court, and I made. I was banished because I, throughout one of my patrols, I was regularly sent to guard the border between the two courts, the Seelie and the Unseelie, and on the other side there was I fell in love, and when you're an Unseelie, you're not meant to do that, especially not with a Seelie, and my secret came out, and I was banished, and I haven't seen her since. I haven't been able to. I can access the Fey realm, but I myself can't go through. I can't walk through myself.
I'm sorry. That must be very hard.
It is. It's been years, but it feels like yesterday.
Well, what was her name?
Her name was Sasha. As far as I know, the Seelie court never found out. I'm sure they'd be just as upset. But I'm unsure.
Have we all drunk our tea?
I think you you you
We
have
all die of poison.
Yep, and then you all die, and it's very sad.
Thanks so much for watching
Rest in
season 3,
peace.
y'all.
Yep. There's my TPK.
Well done. Well
You
done.
solved my TPK mystery.
You
Congratulations.
solve yeah. It's a second bait and switch. You thought it was vampires, then you thought it was the hound. Turns out it was Moira.
Moira was the wolf all along.
Yeah. But you finish your tea, and Moira says, "I can start setting up the spell if you're all ready to go."
How does the line work? Does someone innately tied to magic like Philip have to use it, or could any of us do it?
No, I'll walk you through the process. But it's basically this satchel, and she presents you a little like satchel of herbs and you assume it's herbs at least because of the smell emanating. And she says,
You visited the commune, I see.
"I'm not sure what you're referring to, but you'll sprinkle this in a circle around your group. Say a few words. They're on a slip in the bundle, and you'll be transported back to the initial place you left. So, my house, my house."
We have to be standing still?
Ideally, I mean, you can try and run in a circle or something, but whatever else is caught in that circle will be transported with you.
Good to know. Okay. So I guess who wants to carry the pouch with the herbs? We can just say that Arthur has it if y'all are cool. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, Arthur has the pouch.
Well,
with
I'm
the-
not cool, but I'm okay with it.
I think you're cool. Plus you have +2 cool.
This is so true, actually.
I have zero
Philip's
cools,
ice
though.
cold.
Yeah.
Bum 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 ba dum bum.
So okay. So we're all ready then. Arthur's
If
asking the
you're
group.
all ready, I'm all ready. And Moira has kind of set up a circle in the middle of the room, drawing on the ground with chalk, drawing a symbol and placing different things at the corners of the circle, at points along the circle.
Any last words of advice?
Trust no one. And if you see Sasha, give her this, and she hands you a letter.
Oh, wow, okay.
I feel like
Got
it's
that ready to
probably
go.
unlikely, but
Arthur will take the letter, I suppose.
all right. You all step into this circle, and Moira says, "Good luck. I hope you don't need it, but I'll give it to you anyway." And smashes something on the ground under her foot, and you all feel like you have this sensation of falling, and you are transported to what appears to be the forest at the base of Mount Ira. You can see the mountain looming in the distance, but the trees are wrong. The trees are not the evergreens you are familiar with. They are gnarled and old and gray. The sky is a purple, and the clouds are you can see the sun despite the thick despite the presence of the still thick fog. You see in the distance what appears to be some sort of castle. It is made of black stone, and you hear what sounds like a deep laughing in the forest around you. Welcome to the Fey Realm. Welcome to the Unseelie Court.
Time to party.
Time to party
Yeah.
in the playroom.
I think we will save our partying for next week. I know it's a little early,
Okay, yeah.
but
That's fine.
Yeah, you call it, Keeper, however you'd like. If this works for
I
you.
feel like I feel like it's a good place to end off.
Hell yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Did we want to do end of session questions?
Sure, I will pull those up. All right. Did you conclude the current mystery?
No.
No.
I would agree with that. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
We saved
No.
Moira from loneliness.
No, not yet.
She didn't want to be saved. I don't think.
Did
Not
you
by
learn
us.
something new and important about the world?
Fairy world.
Fairy world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we knew it existed, but
But now we've seen it with our
now
eyes.
we've seen it. Fig's never been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you learn something new and important about one of the horrors?
How everybody takes their tea.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
you know
true.
what? Yeah. Good one, Dustin. Hell yeah.
So
It
you
really
each
doesn't
get
matter.
One.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 point of experience.
I level up.
Hey.
Nice.
On the
Nice. It was
tea.
the tea that did it.
Love it.
Yep.
Love to see it.
Should always drink tea when you're gonna level up.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Dope.
Is it?
I will let y'all know what I level up on, and I will let stream know next week.
Mm-hmm.
Dope, dope, dope.
All right.
All right. Thank you for joining us for mystery today. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm
We
excited
did.
to get into the Fey Realm next time.
Yeah,
Very
next time it's going to
excited.
get real wild.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Fey wild. Haha, that joke was already made.
Also, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was like, oh, I can have one thought at a time, apparently.
Fantastic. Yeah. Anybody have anything else before we sign out? No? Okay.
Give your dog and cat a little kiss on the head for me. Give
That's
your
a-
little
One
lizard
for me too,
too.
please.
And if you've got a bird, a little kiss on the head.
Yes.
Unless you've got a fish or other underwater animal, give your animal a little kiss on the head for me.
Yeah, don't give your
You could
fish
blow
some
them
stuff.
kisses. You could blow them kisses through the glass.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
do that
You can
instead.
you can blow them kisses, just don't kiss them on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Uh,
If you have a pet alligator, probably don't kiss that one either. And why do you have one? That's irresponsible.
it's legal in some states.
Because it's legal doesn't mean you should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it means I can. Anyway.
It's irresponsible, and you shouldn't because that's how they get into weird places.
That is true.
Not if you're
Yep.
really good at it. Having a gator.
Not if you've maxed out gator.
Yeah, your gator
gator
skill.
keeping points.
Correct.
Yep, which I absolutely have, FYI.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I believe it.
For sure.
I believe
Yeah.
Out of all of us, I believe Masha would. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
it.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for
In
joining us
theory.
tonight. We'll catch you next week. We love you. Please be kind to yourselves. stretch, drink some water, and we'll catch you next Tuesday. Good night, y'all.
Bye bye. I'll see you later.